Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to give you just some tips, ideas. They're not hacks because there's really no way to hack this, on the things that we can do that are in our control during this recession and all of everything going on right now. And one of the things that I wanted to point out is that our own economy, like in our own house, is so much more important than what's going on outside of the four walls of our house. And what I mean by that is not to say that that's not the outside isn't affecting the inside. However, the way we handle things on, in our own little economy, in our own little world, is so much more important than how the government or everybody who's in charge is handling outside of our four walls. So the things that we can control, we need to control, as far as our income, how much we can bring in, how much that, we're sending out as far as our spending, how much our bills are, all of those kinds of things. If we're paying down our debts, you guys, the Fed's just raised interest rates again, which affects people with credit card debt, because generally credit cards are a variable, they're based on a variable rate. Oh, so that is one of the first things. Probably the first thing is paying down our credit card debt. We got to get that gone. Absolutely. I'm not saying never using credit cards. I use credit cards. What I don't do is pay interest. So if I'm going to buy something, I use, either a 0% for, 30 days, 90 days, whatever it is. And I will totally use that. And then if I happen to get a new credit card, say with cash, that does cash back or whatever kind of award system that I'm looking for, and it has a 0% interest rate, I will use that to make a big purchase. We just did that for our bedroom furniture not too long ago. It has a 0% interest rate. So instead of taking money out of my savings account, I have the money to pay for the bed, to pay for all the furniture. But instead of taking that out, I'm using this credit card, keeping my credit going, and just not paying any interest, making sure that I'm going to get it paid off before I start getting charged interest. Now that's one thing with the debt. The second thing is lowering our main expenses that we have, the four walls expenses. Whether that is, I know nobody's moving right now because nobody wants to pay more for a mortgage or more for, their housing situation. But maybe we could, I don't know your circumstance, whatever, but one option is having somebody rent a room from you, if that's a possibility. Maybe sharing the rent or bringing in a few $100s every month for that, which, right now it'd be helpful for you. And then it's also helpful for the person who is, kind of cohabitating with you. That, all of your insurances. I know I'm kind of doing this quickly, but I don't want this to be a really long video, and I just want to, keep going. And another one is your grocery bill. I know that groceries are really high. There's not a whole lot we can do about that, but we can vote with our dollars, with the things we choose to buy. Maybe right now we're not buying a whole lot of, maybe soda, chips, the fun things that you buy at the grocery store. Maybe now's a good time to learn how to make some different things. Maybe you love cookies and you're always buying packaged cookies. Maybe now's the time to make them. And not only does that save you money, it also makes your house smell good. It gives a very warm, cozy feeling. And so, which is also really important right now, the way everything's kind of all up in the air, is really important to have that feeling of home. Now, my next thing is gas, which also is up, we all know. There's so many ways to save on gas. I did a video, I can link it down in the description, but one of the things is maybe riding with someone else. You know, if you're both going to work, maybe one week, you know, you both live in the same town, maybe you can ride share, you know, with people. Just, you know, you pay one week, they pay the next week. Right now, I would assume the majority of us don't need any clothes. We don't need any, you know, home decor. There's so many things that we don't need. And the beauty of having maybe more than you need is the ability to shop your own house. So to me, that is fabulous. You know, where I have several different things that I, you know, can pull from because I still haven't decluttered a whole lot, which I mean, it's organized, but there's a lot more that I could get rid of. And I just did this. So I took a rug from upstairs, my niece's bedroom, that she didn't like, and I use it now for the bathroom. I was going to get a rug. We have a very kind of long, narrow bathroom, and I wanted to get a rug for that, you know, long, quite a bit of floor space. And so I'm just using her rug from up there, and it happens to match that bathroom, so it works out really well. But had I not thought intentionally to shop my house first, I wouldn't even have thought about it. So those are just a few tips to help right now. But the main thing that I really wanted to express is you got this. The majority of us have lived through recessions and all of this kind of uncertainty before. So I just wanted to give some encouragement and let you know there are things that we can do. This is not solely it's not completely out of our control. And what goes on in our house is much more important than what our government is doing. And we just have to, you know, think of the things that we can control and focus on those things. And I think we would be much happier and have much more of a sense of accomplishment. And we'll learn a lot of really good lessons along the way if we are intentional in trying to move forward even during, you know, this time. So that's all I have for you today. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to check out that how to save money on gas video. And I will link that down in the comment section. And thank you very much for your time. I'll talk to you later.